I've been retired for about 8 months now, so my experience is somewhat limited. I made a video a while back about what has surprised me so far in early retirement. But here are 5 more things that have surprised me and some insights I've learned too. Number 1, I don't have guilt about being unproductive. I hope this makes sense. But for someone working full-time with chores, taking care of your house, running errands, etc., you literally never catch up. All you can do is prioritize and skip the least important tasks. Now I just don't have as much that needs to get done. I can wash the few things I wear quickly, pull something out to thaw for dinner, and read a book guilt-free. I just spent the entire day puttering around the house, making a nice meal in the crock pot, and working on a jigsaw puzzle. My chore-driven mind would never have tolerated that when I was working. Number 2, I'm not quite as obsessed with traveling as I was when I was working. I've always been a huge travel bug, but vacations are an escape. The reduction in stress and increased happiness when you retire is hard to describe. But my life is so enjoyable now, I don't have that desperate need to get away from it. I have traveled in retirement, but so far less than I thought I would. Life is pretty stress-free. I have sufficient time and resources to do what I want. I do still love to travel, and I will still take a few trips every year, but now I don't have a life that I need a vacation from. Number 3, I'm more financially comfortable than I thought I would be, and I'm spending less than I budgeted. My portfolio is growing faster than I thought I would, I'm spending less, and I'm making more from YouTube than I had anticipated. I had hoped to bring in around $300 a month from some hobby job. I've been making around $900 a month from YouTube. Being retired, I also spend a lot less money than I did when I was working. Cooking at home, not needing to buy work clothes and supplies, having time to look for sales, not driving around as much, and on and on. It just costs a lot less than when you're working. Number 4, I'm doing a lot of the same things I did before, but I'm doing them better without the distraction of work. It takes the rush out of things, so I'm taking my time. I exercise about 5 days a week now instead of 1 or 2 days. I read books once or twice a week instead of once a month. I eat leisurely lunches instead of scarfing them down in 10 minutes at my desk. I actually enjoy cooking again. I just cooked a turkey, so this week on the menu we'll have turkey dinners, turkey sandwiches, and turkey soup. I do everything slower and it's wonderful. I didn't expect that the boring tasks I hated squeezing in when I was working don't seem so bad anymore. Sometimes they're even fun. Puttering a day away is 100 times better than working. Number 5, this one is honestly the most surprising to me. I never thought my introverted self would say this. I'm a little happier to socialize now. When I was working, I was very selfish with every quiet, uncommitted moment I had. Now my social battery is more recharged, and I actually don't mind socializing with people. Who'da thunk? As an introvert, having to talk to people all day at work just completely drained my social battery. I didn't want to do anything on weeknights other than being home by myself, sometimes even weekends too. I thought I was becoming more introverted as I got older, but maybe work was just too peoply and exhausting for me. So those are my latest 5 surprises, and here are some insights I've learned too. There is no one right way to retire. Many people are world travelers and want to travel as much as possible. They may downsize to a small condo as a base where they can come and go from between trips. Other people may want to maintain their current lifestyle and keep their larger home for family gatherings and entertaining. That lifestyle may require more money. Others are homebodies and just want to relax in their garden with a good book. Each scenario requires different financial planning. I feel like I'm a combination of all of these. I do want to travel some, and my house is small, but it's still big enough that my family can come stay with me for a few days. But it's not so big that they could move back in. And I'm also a homebody and I love to be at home. The older I've gotten, the more I realize that the things that make me happy aren't expensive. I'll be good with things to do until my last days. I haven't done everything I planned yet, but I do what I really want to do. I'm doing things I want instead of doing things I think I should do. There are literally so many things I want to do with my free time. I feel like I still don't have enough time to do all the things I want to do. The best thing I'm able to do is slow down. When I look back on my working life, I feel exhausted. Waking up, getting ready for work, going to work all day, stopping at the grocery store on the way home, getting home, cooking dinner, packing a lunch for the next day. I wonder how I did that 5 days a week. It's exhausting just thinking about it. Now, instead of being at work and thinking about all the things I need to do when I get home, I can get them all done before lunch. And I'm not exhausted in the evenings anymore, so I can do more fun things that I like doing. I gained like 11 hours a day back, not having to get ready, commute, work 9 hours, come home, work on lesson planning and grading. And because things are getting done during the week, my weekends are actually free because I'm able to keep caught up on life. Weekends are for spending time with family and friends, and I can do that now without thinking about all the things I need to get done. I just feel like I'm more present. You know that first day of vacation where you don't have anything planned and your only goal is to relax? Retirement feels like that. I had such a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, like I can just be for the first time. I still feel like I'm on vacation. My plans for tomorrow are taking a long hike, working on some projects, and making a nice meal. It's gonna be a full day. It's crazy how fast the days go by and how easy it was to transition to this new life. Retirement is amazing. Don't let anyone tell you that it isn't. I'm a happier, healthier version of myself. Life is just so good. What about you? If you're retired, what surprised you or what insights have you gained? If you want to share, feel free to leave a comment. If you're seeing me for the first time, hi, I'm Julie and this channel's Happy on Monday. Thanks for joining me. If you found this helpful, please like. And if you're interested in early retirement, consider subscribing. I'm going to leave you with a quote. Staying positive doesn't mean everything's going to turn out okay. It means you'll be okay no matter how things turn out. Hope to see you again soon.